I can't even speak over that intro. Honestly, I just had to let that play. I thought that was so badass the first time I saw that. This map, I don't even remember what the maps are called in the beta, but for those of you who don't know, this is Uncharted 3. This is the first game that I'm going to post on it. I like it so far. I'm having a really fun time playing it. And this video is just really just to let you guys know what I'm thinking about the game. Give you guys a little view at how much I suck at the game. And just to kind of give you guys a feel for what the game plays out like. I like it. A lot of people might not, but I enjoy playing it. I think it's fun. It actually surprised me a bit because I remember with Uncharted 2, I didn't have this much fun playing it when I first started playing it online. Uncharted Online was a risk in my opinion. I don't feel like it was as I don't know what you want to call it, like cut and dry or as obvious of a success as other games would have, obviously Call of Duty and all that. But with Uncharted, I felt like the game was so solid without the multiplayer. I was a little worried about them adding it onto the game, but I'm actually really happy now looking back that they did add multiplayer to Uncharted 2, and I'm only even happier to say that Uncharted 3 seems to be building upon what Uncharted 2 had it as in terms of multiplayer. They've added a lot of features as far as especially one of the cool things, if you notice throughout the game, there's a little heart emblem like floating around my screen. That's actually the built-in buddy system. Right here is just me being a dumbass, but that's actually the built-in buddy system in the game, and you can see the people in your party where they're at. You can actually spawn on them if they're not fighting somebody when they spawn, and I think that's a cool feature. And right here, like I said, it's an intro to the actual map you play, so that's pretty cool. This video, right off the bat, you guys can tell it's going to be a little different from the normal videos that I like to put up because I actually need to talk about the gameplay in this video. Obviously, this is a newer game. No one's really played it, and it's actually open for discussion as far as talking about the game. You know, when I put up a Call of Duty game or some other type of game that's been played a million times before, I don't want to bore you guys with stuff that you already know. I'm not going to repeat the same crap everybody else does. But not a lot of people are covering this. As far as I've seen, a few people are. But Uncharted, it doesn't have, you know, the millions upon millions of people making videos for it, and it's just new enough. And here's Rio. He's trying to, I don't know what he's doing. He's having a hard time handling that grenade launcher. And he was actually freaking out in the game right here. He didn't know how to pick up his other gun. He was like, how do I pick up my gun? How do I pick up my gun? It was hilarious. Me and him were just laughing so hard when we were playing this because I was so rusty, so I was forgetting what buttons do, and I was forgetting how to like go into cover and reload and stuff, and he was freaking out because he had never played Uncharted. So we were both basically at square one, and me and him were just learning on the fly. But we had so much fun, and I think that was part of the reason why the game was so fun, was because it felt so new. Because it's been such a long time since I played Uncharted 2, and I actually have gameplay from Uncharted 2 that I should post, and I haven't. I don't know why I really haven't posted it. I just haven't gotten around to it. But playing this just really, I don't know, it just got me excited for Uncharted 3 more than anything else. And I love the melee system, even though that was kind of cheap. It locked on to him, but I just like the way the game is going so far. It was a little tough with the games that we got into because I'm noticing that everybody else, for the most part, is about level 10 or so, and then you've got a couple of the guys who are exceptional and they're level 25 and up. And when you get into a game where there's two people who are level 25 or higher on the same team and they're not on your team, it's pretty tough to beat them. And so we were getting our asses handed to us pretty bad in the games that we were playing a couple nights ago. This is actually from about 2 nights ago, but I don't know. I've been having a good week. I hope you guys have been having a good week as well. I've been playing a lot of basketball. They actually just recently opened up a park right next to my house, and I'm talking literally 100 feet away from my house. So I leave my front door, I walk for about 2 minutes, and I'm at the park. And so I've been there a lot lately. I've actually been going there right around, I don't know, I would say 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I don't come back home till I would say about 9 o'clock at night. The only break I would take is like to come home to get something to eat or something like that. But I've been just balling all day, and it's been great because I love playing basketball. Right here, that's a prime example right there. The dude on my team was just spraying and just letting it fly. I took a couple precise shots and I ended up getting the kill, but you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. Some people like to just go crazy when they shoot. I like to try to stay controlled, but granted, I say try. But when you got somebody up in your face, you just let it fly. So you know, that's That's just something you got to try to remember, especially in a game like this, because every bullet does count in this game. It takes quite a bit more to kill people in this game than it does in a standard shooter, but then again, it is a third-person shooter. And I'm not too good at these type of games because I'm so used to first-person shooters. Obviously, first-person shooters are a lot faster paced, but what I'm noticing from this beta is that this is actually really, really fast paced compared to Uncharted 2 especially. It's so much faster, and I like that. I think Naughty Dog did a great job as far as map design and just overall level control and the way you spawn with the buddy system and whatnot. I think that they've added a few things. The new sprint system, there's a new sprint system where it's enabling people to not only get across the map quicker, but get into choke points and fighting places a lot quicker than you would in Uncharted 2. And plus, I mean, above anything else, it's the beta, so people are really not trying too hard with the beta. I noticed this the last time too with the beta. It seemed a little different. More people were running around in the beta. But once the final game comes out, obviously you're going to have your more hardcore bunch, or at least a more refined group of people who are actually going to play the core game for a much longer time than just a 2-week period where they let you preview it. And when those people get on, obviously the IQ and the average competition level is going to go up, you know, just a couple notches at least. But for now, it's a lot of fun, and not saying that the people playing the game right now are stupid or anything. It's just, you know, they're not really as... they're not the real bunch of people that are actually going to buy the game. A lot of them are trying it out. Right here, I love this part. I'm just stalking this dude, and I love doing this. Right here, break your shit, take your ammo. I love doing that. I think that was one of my favorite things about Uncharted 2. I had this friend Damien in high school. We used to talk about it like about a year and a half ago. When Uncharted 2 came out, we used to talk about how you could assassinate people. And so he always used to come up behind me in class, and he would do that to me. Like, he would try to, like, get me by the neck and, like, act like he was going to snap my neck. And he would always tell me, I'll break your shit and take your ammo. And so every time I do that move, I think of him. And it's just funny because he was just the craziest dude I ever met. But, yeah, like I said, I'm loving the game. Having a lot of fun playing basketball. I'm doing that a lot now. And I want to keep doing that, honestly, because... the summer, I mean, the summer is great. It's just the only bad thing about summer, in my case, is, well, it's just there's not a lot to do with no class and no homework and stuff. I'm not the type of person that's going to go out and do all this stuff with people and whatnot. So I'd much rather do something, like, just to keep me busy. And basketball is a good way for me just to stay active and to stay busy at the same time. And the people at the park, man, we have such a good time playing basketball. It doesn't matter how hot it is. It's just... we're just having fun playing basketball. We're making jokes all the time. I never laugh that much during the course of the day as when I laugh when I'm playing basketball at the park. Dude, these people are they're just really nice people. We have a lot of fun. So this game is about over, and again, unfortunately, we lose. But there's not a lot you can do when you have two guys on the other team that are already level 25, and it's like your second game playing the game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The game's looking great, obviously. It's playing great, and I hope that this continues. You guys take it easy. And